Welcome back to Smears Encounters. This week, we're going to have a chat with Missy here, Mighty Mouse, about this, which is Pams60, obviously, because it's Pam.
I'm Pam.
So, let's get into it. He will fuck. Sit. So, for you who don't actually know, Pam is obviously my girlfriend, partner.
This is my 60.
Yeah, so what really made you want to build a 60?
Well, I've always liked 60s, just like the shape of them. That's what I want to do, and the opportunity kind of came up to build one or restore one rather than just buy one that wasn't quite set out to how I want. So pretty much it, and free labour. So
Free but not free. So where are you going, supervisor? Sit.
He's off the job.
Yeah. Going to check the welds. So yeah, you know, obviously I enjoy building cars. You don't know, I actually built the 60 Ute from scratch. Done pretty much the same stuff I'm doing to this, except for I'm not putting a grinder halfway through this one's cab.
No grinder.
Grind the welds down and cut out the rust, but
that's why the supervisor's on job, make sure you don't cut it.
yeah. So, but pretty much, you know, also building this car because it's too hard to modify the Colorado.
It's too expensive to modify the Colorado. Like, the thing is with the Collie, like, I love the car, but you've got to buy everything for it. You can't make it, so you'll never get exactly what you want for it. So I was like, what I can put into that, I can build this instead. Well, literally. You can build this instead.
So, what do you actually want out of the car?
Like, I want a car that obviously has an engine to start with. But I pretty much just want something that's reliable. You feel safe in them, you know, they're not made of plastic. But I want something I can take touring, essentially.
The ultimate tourer?
Yeah, pretty much. But also, like, because we've obviously got the 60U, I want this to be able to kind of get in the same places as that so we can get out a bit more, and if you ever need a recovery, then...
Hopefully not.
Look, I'm probably going to be the one being recovered, but...
One day,
I'd like to dream.
One day we'll probably end up making this into a hardcore locked rig, but
one day.
Just for now, she really just wants to...
I basically just want something... Not stock, but like obviously lifted, but no lockers, nothing like that, so I can get a feel for it and grow with the car as I get more comfortable in it. So I don't want the reliance of, oh, I got lockers, if I get stuck or push it somewhere, I can just flick them on or engage them and get into an even worse situation. I want to build up a bit more experience and confidence, I guess you could say, before I go hardcore or stupid with it.
Yeah. We were originally going to try and stick an auto in this, but...
After a friend of ours, as lovely as they were, let me test drive theirs, but it came down to I want more control of the gears, and I want that extra gear because 4-speed auto versus 5-speed manual. It's kind of what it comes down to, and I do a lot of highway Ks. Hills were a big thing when we were thinking of it as well, so I thought, you know what, I'll just suck it up, I'll go manual, should be right. And manual was originally what I wanted anyway, so...
The auto is good because you can just get in and go, but the manual, you get a lot more interaction with the vehicle. You
get more in tune with it. Like, with an auto, you kind of just put it in drive and just drive until something goes wrong, pretty much. But, I don't know, it's just personal preference. What's available? It's kind of what it comes down to, too.
Budget. So, obviously, an auto for this is the big... there's only one auto you can put in these things. There are no one anywhere that any of us have found. It even came up yesterday on one of the forums. Someone asking what other autos you can stick in these behind the power plants. And everyone's literally like, there is nothing on the shelf. Everything is custom.
And that's the other thing, like, if something does go wrong when we're, like, out touring, you want to be able to just go somewhere and be like, alright, this is what I need, what can I get? You don't have to be like, oh, I've got to call up this person and hope they've got something in stock, or you can just go to an old wrecker, hope or an old farm and see their old Toyota just sitting in the paddock wasting away.
So, one of our options were putting coils in this, but we did have. I did purchase the appropriate chassis to put in this, which was an early. It was a 1990 FJ80, being that it can take the old school engine, being the mechanical 12HT. But after a lot of talking with a few mates and just looking at the car, the work going into it wouldn't outweigh the benefit of having the coils. Having the coils, yeah, give you a comfier ride, but I see so many other 80 chassis old cars like this, as soon as you put a bit of weight in the arse, they start, let's call it the Cali lean.
Yeah, that's a nice way of putting it.
It just looks stupid. Like, yeah, you've got an extra 300 kilos of weight in the back. Why the bloody hell is the back of the car sagging so hard?
Yeah. And the other thing is, like, because it obviously is going to be my daily, when we're talking to everyone about it, they said, if you go the 75 and 79 springs, yeah, see, I'm remembering things. It's a softer ride than what coils would essentially give you anyway, so for what we want.
You get better articulation out of the leaves.
Yeah, so I can show you what.
No, you won't show it my yet.
We'll see. I can hope, guys.
Yeah, choice on bar work.
So, bar work is, you've all seen the 60 ute, hopefully. If not, you can go back through videos and see what Luke's built. But essentially, the bull bar will be almost the same. Just a few little modifications to more suit what I'm hoping to get done with this one, which is...
Keeping the round headlights.
I'm definitely keeping the round headlights. I'm going to go light bars instead of spotties. So... And there's something in the works that we're not going to reveal just yet, in case it
doesn't happen.
It goes bust and be like, damn. But there's something special that's hopefully going to go on the front end that we want to display. So we're going to incorporate that with the bull bar.
Yeah.
Other bar work will be obviously sliders, because you'd be stupid not to.
Decent rock sliders, protect your sills.
Yeah. And a rear bar is what we're going to be, well, you're going to be building for me. I'm trying, look, I can't do much, but I'll try. But there'll be a rear bar with a swing-away on it.
Twin swing-aways.
Twin swing-away, there you
Capable for twin swing-aways, but for now you'll pretty much just have a tyre on the passenger side.
I do not like tyres under the car, so that was never an option.
Well, with the big tank we've bought, you cannot put a tyre under the back of the vehicle. The tank is bigger than mine.
Yeah, look, I'm going to cry when it's filled up, okay? It's,
not little.
Not little, no. I'll show you guys the fuel bill when it's filled up, and you can sympathise and cry with me.
Hopefully the fuel price comes down. By
yeah, look, I'm not filling it up at these fuel prices. I'll need to take a mortgage out on it just to...
Yeah. Also, the fuel tank is a direct replacement. It is not a custom work to fit.
No, it's
tank.
just a bolt-in. Swap out with the original tank bolt-in.
Bolts into the original location. Being that this is a wagon, you can do that. What do you really want to do with the motor in this, though?
Look, the Flintstone engine's just, it's not going to do it. So it's got to come out, alright? It's just, I am not fit enough for that, alright?
She's heavy already.
Yeah, wait, you're talking about the car, right?
Yeah, the car.
So our plan is to get a 12HT and put in it.
Well, I've already got the 12HT.
Yeah, we've just got to get it, rebuild it. We'll send it off for rebuild and get it all pretty and shiny again and smack her on in and hope for the best.
Bloody neighbours.
But that's pretty much all I know about the engine. Oh, that's all I know about the engine. OEM, but heavily modified.
Correct. What size tyres are you wanting for it? What size rims?
So, this has been an interesting topic. There's been a few ideas thrown around. We were originally going to go 17s. You guys throw me other numbers because I don't remember them.
17 by 9s wrapped in a 33-inch.
That one. But then I was thinking, I want to be different. So...
Well, 17s are different.
17s are different.
everyone rolls 16s.
Oh, so that's what we were originally talking. And then we're going to go 17s. So yeah, we're thinking of going 17s to be a bit different, and I think that's what I'm going to go with. Still tossing up if I go alloy or steel rims. I'll probably go steel just because that's what you can get. And function, and they look nice on it. They kind of suit it. And yeah, we don't want the car to clash with what's happening with it.
What paint scheme are you wanting?
Nope, not giving that away. All I know is it is
not a stock colour.
It's not a stock colour for a 60, no. It'll stand out. It's not bright pink, guys, no. It's not happening.
Why not?
No, pink is it's not for me, right? But the interior is gonna be more grey. I'm not having brown interior. That's not for me.
I'll throw up a photo now of the interior of mine, obviously, and the interior of someone I've recently dealt with of his. He's got the same model 60, being fairly sure it was a barn door.
Yeah.
But it was a low spec 60, and it had the grey of that dash, and he'd rather go the grey of my dash.
Yeah,
obviously,
so it's yeah.
Obviously, because I've also got paint for my dash.
Well, it's not so much that. It's just I don't want too many different colours going on in this car.
Yeah.
So I kind of want the paintwork to match with the interior, but like contrast each other nicely, and then
the same stitching.
Yeah, the same stitching, but like say if I went, kind of hard to explain it without giving away the colour. Dark interior is very hot.
Yeah, true.
So, and it shows up literally everything. And when you have dogs with white hair, it's a no-no. So, sorry, Diesel. Wherever he's hidden.
Under you.
Oh, there you are, buddy. Yeah, white
Sit.
fur. No, not on dark colours.
Big buffer.
That is just, I love you, buddy, but just shedding.
Start a show?
Yeah.
He's very camera shy. As soon as you walk near him with the GoPro, he walks off. Wants nothing to do with it.
You're a good boy.
Obviously, also with this build, we're trying to get this one involved in a lot of it. Obviously, there is stuff like all the rust repairs she can't do.
I don't know how to weld, and I'm learning. I want to learn, but not on my car. I'll weld on the little scraps on the side. That's fine, but I don't want to wreck a car that I'm trying to restore.
That's how I learned.
Yeah, but look, you can do that to your car, not my car, please.
I learned by doing. Obviously, I've also got mates who are in that field. Like, I've got mates who are boilermakers. I've got mates who are engineers. Great mates. Well, so
it stands out, but not for the wrong reasons.
Yes.
Is kind of what we want. So
it stands out from the rest of them when you park them all in a group. Like, it collects. A fair few cars there stood out. But obviously, we're still doing rust repairs. We've just done the last video. The roof went back on.
I'm much happier now the roof's on, so I'll give you that, thank you.
I got a little bit more space back in my garage now the roof isn't on a dolly in front
I'm
of it.
not constantly having a heart attack thinking my roof's going to fall off and then I have to buy a new one. That's my fear. I was like, oh, I want the original roof.
Yeah.
But
A little bit of rust in the floor pans, which I've already fixed. Found a bit more rust yesterday, which we quickly got onto and fixed. The other thing I hate is that the barn door was literally your base model. You couldn't get a GXL with a barn door. Literally, Toyota said no. And even in your 100 series, your 80 series, your 100 series, your 200 series, they all had barn doors. They were all base model poverty packs. I think in your 200 series they were a petrol.
Yeah.
A petrol V8 was a barn door vehicle.
yeah, we're not going petrol, guys.
No, we're keeping diesel in it. Obviously, you know, we had the other car roll through here as the donor, which we got all our fuel lines, a hell of a lot of parts.
Yeah. So the other thing with this one is it's a POV
Base model.
base model, but it's going to get some luxury interior items.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to have your electric mirrors,
Electric windows, bucket seats.
But yeah, I'm going to put... I was contemplating for a while whether I wanted bucket seats or the front bench seat. Being a girl, I like the extra space to throw all your crap on. But in the end of it, I decided, no, I'll go bucket seats for comfort as well. And that way, I get to have my handy little fridge in the middle. So, having aircon. So, I'll one-up you on that.
Yeah, my ute doesn't have aircon. I'm looking
Has
at...
nature's aircon, but I'll have actual aircon.
I will make sure this thing has aircon. Again, but just in your aircon, you're in at over $1,000 just for condenser, evap core, pump, and your dryer is over $1,000. So you know these things, they add up damn quick.
That's the thing. It's my daily. You sometimes don't drive your car every day. There's a big debate between us that you guys might be able to help. Should I put a cargo barrier in it? He says no, I say yes. So comment down below what you guys think and back me up, guys. It's my car. I want a cargo barrier.
Yes. I find cargo barriers are more pain in the butt than they're helpful. Yes, they stop stuff when you hit the skids. They stop any loose items coming from the back of the car forward.
It also stops puppy dogs jumping in the back and trying to get through your pantry items. He's like, what?
This one loves eating anything he can get his mouth on.
Yeah. Whether it's edible or not, he'll give it a go. Yeah, so help us settle the debate, guys. Greatly appreciate it.
Okay, just go through the car front and back a fair few times. So, also like the bar work, we are building the bar work on the car before the body work is done.
Because I know it's going to get scratched or slightly dented, and I don't want to be like, oh, I just fixed that little blemish, and then this one scratches it again, and I get all angry woman on him.
If you haven't seen the way I built my bull bar, go back and check them out. It was obviously majorly built on this vehicle. It was just built...
Well, it was easier because they're pretty much the same front end, you just have different headlights.
Yeah, literally all it is the headlights. I have flares. So, no worries.
Yeah, we'll catch us in the next one.
Yeah. Anything you want to say, buddy?
Supervisor signing off.
Anything you want to say? Big stretch. Say bye, guys. Bye.
He's like, oh, there's a camera there.
Bye. Shush. You big killer.
Decent.
Come here.
Yeah.
Sit. You're a sook. You're a sook. You sook. Alright.